So, you want to do a ski season in the French Alps? Well, who could blame you with views like this? Hi, I'm Jess and welcome back to my channel Where Jess Goes. I talk about everything moving overseas and travelling, so if you are interested, please like, subscribe and follow along. Alright, first of all, logistics. If you're wanting to do a ski season in France and you're wanting to work here specifically, then you're probably going to need a visa. If you don't live in the EU, then the best visa that you can get is a working holiday visa. You can be eligible for this visa if you are under the age of 30 from one of 16 nations that France allows to come and work and live in France for up to 1 year. These countries include New Zealand, Australia, Japan, Brazil, and many, many more. To find out if you are eligible or to find out what other requirements are needed, just head to the French Embassy website to learn more. Once you've sorted out if you're eligible for a working holiday visa for France, then the next step is to find a job and accommodation. Finding a job in France can be a little bit trickier, especially if you don't speak French. But as a lot of these ski resorts see a range of international tourists, it's definitely still possible. So my recommendation is to start looking as early as possible for a job. Your best bet to find a job is going to be on Facebook pages or simply Googling the location and job opportunities and seeing what pops up. I would probably recommend finding a job first and looking at a range of different resorts in France before deciding on which place you're going to end up in. If the job provides accommodation, well, that's the best case scenario, but if it doesn't, then accommodation is something that you're probably going to want to be finding as soon as you have sorted out a job, as this can be quite hard to find in a lot of ski towns, as most accommodations are used for Airbnb, so it can get quite expensive. Again, your best bet for finding accommodation in these ski towns is looking at Facebook groups. So when we moved to Chamonix, for example, we looked at a Facebook group called Chamonix Seasonaires or Chamonix Accommodation, and that's how we found accommodation for our time here. Now that you have a job, accommodation, a visa, and you know where you're going to be, then the next thing you want to sort out is your gear. So whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, then you're obviously going to need something to ski or snowboard on. Depending on your ski ability, it might be better to rent, buy, or bring your own ski gear over. If you are new to skiing or snowboarding, then maybe you might want to rent for the first wee while as you discover what kind of gear you like and what kind of gear is going to be best suited for your abilities. If you are more of a seasoned pro, then you're probably going to want to buy or bring your own gear over. Again, you can join Facebook pages where you can pick up some pretty decent second-hand gear for a good price, or there are plenty of options here to purchase gear brand new. If you are bringing your own gear over, then obviously you might need to pay for an extra bag or an oversized bag, but then at least you're going to have your own gear that you feel comfortable in and you're ready to go as soon as you're here. We personally decided to buy our own gear here, and I would probably recommend looking around for the best price. For us, we were coming all the way from New Zealand to France and it just didn't seem feasible to lug our ski gear over here, so we sent our boots over to a friend and then we purchased our skis upon arrival. The French Alps has some incredible on and off-piste skiing, but if you are going to get off the beaten track and do some off-piste skier, then you need to know about the dangers out there. Unfortunately, avalanches do claim the lives of many skiers and snowboarders every year, so your best bet is to be prepared and to be aware. So having done an avalanche safety course and having all the right gear so that if you are in trouble you can be found or you can find someone else is very important when wandering outside the ski resort area. Make sure you regularly test your gear and are always skiing or snowboarding with friends, and that way you can hope to either be found or avoid emergencies altogether. Lastly, don't forget to have fun. The French Alps are most famously known for their après-ski, which means after ski, and this is where you can meet some like-minded individuals or even some locals and have a chance to let your hair down and have some fun. So there you have it. That is my basic guide to doing a ski season in the French Alps. If you want to know more or you want me to go into more detail about one of those topics, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next one.